So, now for column 3. Column 3, folks. Okay. So we're starting off with 3 of air, or doubt. From the Vision Quest Tarot. I don't want to necessarily say that this is air signs. I'm feeling air signs, but it is also air energy. It could be for some of you that have air placements in your first 3. Your sun, moon, and rising. Doubt, anxiety, uncertainty, fear of loss, worry, confusion, regret, the sense of abandonment. Just because your thoughts incessantly repeat an old, nattering worry program in your head, you need not give up all hope. Give yourself the time to internally take a step away from these whirling thoughts. Then you will see for yourself how solidly real any thoughts can be. Once you recognize the nature of this thought program, you have removed yourself from it. The path to inner clarity is mental relaxation, also known as meditation. As long as you doubt yourself, it is wiser to remain quiet instead of jumping on some new distraction, however tempting it may look. Since the fearful mind just swings from one extreme to the other without ever reaching a decision, you better wait for an answer from your heart. Train in the art of being patient. As soon as a certain inner equilibrium has been reached, the clarity returns. The new direction reveals itself to you. I love that because this is another card from lower in the column, equanimity. Okay. Yeah, so pretty self-explanatory. I feel like this energy is of a person who maybe is still getting in tune with what really makes them feel good and confident, whether it's with themselves or when they're with other people. I feel like maybe you have an easier time. Maybe you still doubt yourself when you're by yourself, but it's something that you just kind of deal with. But switching from Cancer season to Leo season, I feel like the way you see yourself, the way that you feel about how others see you, you know, your public life and how you interact with others. Maybe you still have a space of insecurity because you are very affected by the way that other people see you. Whether you feel like it's you or not, there's like a space that's sort of just still unsure. You're just not sure exactly if, you know, you're doing certain things, whether it's because you like it or you don't, or other people like it or they don't. You're sort of confused. And so much of it has to do with how you are emotionally affected by others. It was probably an early childhood thing. But the card right after is Panther. I've gotten this card multiple times. It's definitely going to be a sort of uncomfortable week for you guys for column 3. So, Panther. Annihilation of the unnecessary, purging. The Panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnant. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc, with the ultimate intention of bringing us toward more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the Panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences and they've made us better people. Trust that the Panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. When in balance, brave, productive. When out of balance, self-destructive. To bring into balance, get rid of the unnecessary. So this could be from you doing it directly. It could be the energy shift that's pushing you. It could be other situations in your life that just suddenly end or change or switch in a way that's just super uncomfortable for you. But yes, so it seems like you're the type of person who might really need this external push so you can understand what it is that is actually you and actually outside of yourself, because right now it's sort of mixed up in a way that's overwhelming you and you're overthinking it. It sounds like you may be the type of person who just gets in your head really easily, but something's going to happen this coming week that pushes you out of your comfort zone and it's going to be for the best, and you're going to gain clarity through it. Yeah. It's going to be uncomfortable. Brace yourselves, but it's for your highest good. So the next card is Equanimity. 2 of Crystals. So this sounds like a balancing out of your mind. Crystals is air as well. Crystals have a diamond-like hardness. This impenetrability is like the equanimous mind, incapable of being upset and resistant to coming apart. Equanimity is the result of being self-aware, symbolized by the sapphire eye. Maintain a detached, non-judgmental awareness represented by the cool priestess blue color of the sapphire. Equanimous awareness means watching from a distance, being above the jumble and confusion of your life and thoughts. Only then are you equanimous, objective, and realistic. Like the centered bipartite sapphire, keep your center, balance, and level-headedness. So, to me, I feel like what's happening or what's going to occur in your life is going to push you out of your feelings to a certain degree. Because there's something about having air aspects, but when you're emotionally overwhelmed, you overthink it instead of just feeling through it. So you're trying to solve it before it's even time for it to be solved, which is why you're not certain of what's going on. And there are a lot of variables that don't have an answer, and you really just want an answer, but there's not an answer for you right now. So what's going to occur is going to push you out of that. You'll be uncomfortable and strange and weird, but you'll come into a place where you can really look at what's actually going on so you can actually discern. This is how I feel, this is what's happening, this is what I want, and this is what's happening, and it doesn't line up. How can I change that, etc. You'll be in a much better place to evaluate the direction you want your life to go in moving forward from this coming week. It's just the first shift from Cancer into Leo. So for you guys, it's going to be a super uncomfortable shift, but necessary. So this last card is from the Supra Oracle. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. The card is Heavens. The azure enchantment of the heavens hold all our bliss, an ever-active emanation of the great spirit of life, sworn into secret, circular splendor, and filled with the inherent mystery of the life immortal. Fathomless, ancient, inherent, implicitness beyond. So, through this shift this week, you're going to be tuning in to the reality of what feels best to you. So you'll be in a space to evaluate what's going on with this energy of the heavens, what you look forward to, the energy that you look forward to engaging in. That's going to be a starting point. If you know how you feel and what makes you feel blissful, that is a very necessary starting point to moving your life in a direction where you're not being in a logic-based place. You'll be able to put together the way your mind is constantly processing things. You may very well be. I'm feeling like air and earth together. Air and earth together. You'll be in a space where you can really think about and remember and process what feels good to you, so that you can move forward and have a balance between mind and heart, between logic and emotional experience. There you go.